From the beautiful Capistrano Valley Performing Arts Center, it's Breakfast with Gary and Kelly, with today's special guest, Greg Adams and East Bay Soul. And now, Gary and Kelly.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Breakfast with Gary and Kelly.
Hold on.
We are thrilled to have you here. By the way, ladies, now it's the first time all morning. They're all on stage, so it's now safe to handle your purse. It's okay to leave it. You know, there's nothing to worry about. Look at this. This is it. This is the one we've been waiting for.
Yes, sirree. And it's not even out
Nobody
yet.
else has it.
Today we are.
Nobody else has it. Am I right? This is it.
This is it.
This is it. You know, and it's, what a great birthday. Where is she? 15 years old. She's going to get one. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are honored to have this gentleman back, and he is a great friend of the radio station. His career is legendary.
He's been at the Bash many times.
Yes, he has. But that's
supporting us in so many ways.
Absolutely, absolutely. We're thrilled that he's here, and he's got new music still. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Greg Adams and East Bay Soul.
Read my life in a cup of tea, telling truth that I could not see. Your lips said, baby, but your eyes say yes. There was no crime I would not confess to watch you work that little black dress. Black dress, little black dress, yeah. Oh, baby, yeah, that's it. When it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's fine. All depends on your state of mind, and my mind is on what could happen next. My love may turn, and I'll do my best to help you out of that little black dress, little black dress. Yeah. dress. Ow! In a black dress. Little black dress. Thank you so much.
Look at that. East Bay Soul, everybody. We're going to take a break and come back with them. Stick around here on Breakfast with Gary and Kelly.
Very
Nice.
nice.
Welcome back to Breakfast with Gary and Kelly. Greg, thanks for being here,
Wow.
man.
Gary, it's always my pleasure.
Good to see you. Look at this. Look at this. How
Yeah.
exciting is this deal, huh?
Yeah, I heard you say, but I'll reiterate the fact that it's not even on the market yet. So it is for sale today in the lobby after the show, and you will be the first ones to own it. It is not out yet. It's the official
Wow.
release date is April 21st, so you can get it with
Today.
your good credit.
Or your cold hard
we got
cash.
cash only, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway, yeah, and it's really a culmination of this record. It's been about 6 years in the making, and this is our third East Bay Soul record. The last one was East Bay Soul 2.0, and we didn't want to go Chicago on it. in
Right.
3, 4.
3, 4.
I don't think we're going to get to 27. I'm
Never
too
know.
old for that. But, the way this came about was I kind of channeled this song by Frank Sinatra, That's Life. And the ironies of I've been up and down, I've been over and out, and a pauper and a king or whatever that,
Yeah.
you know, and I loved that song. And so Nick Milo, my songwriting partner, and I started on this song, and we working title was That's Life. And that's the title. Ooh, that must have hurt. Didn't feel so good on me. But anyway, we wrote the song, and that is not the title. It's the title of the record.
Right.
The title of that song that we based it off is called Damned If You Do, Damned If You
It's a
Don't.
great track.
Oh,
It is
wow.
a great track.
And there's a lot of music on this.
Yeah, there
a lot
really
of
is.
music.
Now, is this the one that you did the Kickstarter on?
Yes, we
You
did.
did.
This is our second Kickstarter,
Wow.
and you know, knock on wood, that
Yeah.
we were successful to 2 times in a row. And it's an amazing chemistry that you. Am I doing this? Is this
No,
me?
it's not you.
I thought it was my garment.
No.
I think it's a steel plate in my head. So.
Yours too, huh?
Yeah, right.
We go to the same Dr. Vinny Bubat.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
Yeah, and the Kickstarter, it's not for the faint of heart.
Right.
It's really a lot of work, and I have to credit my wife, Andrea,
Yeah, speak really loud about that one.
of 35 years.
Yes.
That's one of the great.
Yes.
Yeah. That's one of the great romances. It really is.
It really is a true romance, and so she has put this together twice now, and she says, "Oh God, I can't do this again." But she makes it so personal and so nice for people that we call it True Funk Soldiers. And it's our group of people that have contributed, and it's like we've really embraced a new family of people who have come into our camp and
Yeah.
really truly support.
Well, they obviously want your music. They want more of it.
And it's kind of funny. I mean, I don't know if the audience knows where I come from, but I was a founding member of the Tower of Power, and we. Thank you.
With the bell bottoms and the hair.
Yeah, had hair.
And the
was it.
bell bottoms and the flowered shirts and.
You
And
know
so,
what?
Uh-oh.
As a matter of fact,
Oh, no. You know
Look
how
at
Gary
this.
has.
from 1970, ladies and gentlemen, there is.
Which one are you?
I'm the one with the hair.
Yeah. Well, that really narrows it down a lot, but it's this guy right here.
Oh, my goodness.
1970.
You have long hair.
And it was right out of high school, was it not?
Yeah, I graduated high school, and I was going to go to Berklee School of Music that fall, and I knew these guys. They were kind of a Ramble Shack band that was trying to find an identity, and I'm not saying that I brought that identity, but I did. With the horn section sound that I was the arranger for the band for so many years, and they called me and they said they had an opening, and I was really going to go to Boston in 2 weeks. And I said, you know what, man, this is an opportunity. They were in the studio recording. Bill Graham was producing, and they had the whole thing. And I said, well, you know, I could go to college for 4 to 6 years and hope to get an opportunity like this, you know.
Yeah.
And I decided to go with the band, and you know, it just, first of all, you go on the road, you meet chicks.
Which is why you go on the road.
To meet chicks.
Right, exactly.
And record and get a career. So I was 18.
Oh,
This is in 1970, so don't even try to do the math. I'm 63 years old. So
wow.
And it's been a wonderful career for me. I left Tower of Power in 1995 and started on my smooth jazz career.
Yeah.
And so, you know, this is I don't even keep track how many records.
Can we look at a couple more of these? Look at this.
Oh.
This is 1974. You know what? We're gonna. I've got. Yeah,
Look at you.
It's a great one. I know you're gonna get in trouble. Listen, I think we have some kind of an issue here. We're gonna take a break real quick, and we're gonna come back. All right.
Chat with you.
Stick around here. Breakfast with Gary and Kelly. So we've got the new CD. We've got That's Life. We've got East Bay Soul. Yes, you do. And they're just gonna. You know, this we know works. Great. Give it up for them. East Bay Soul, everybody. How about that? How about that? The Beatles would be very proud of that, I'm sure.
Very nice.
That's life,
Very
the
nice.
CD. I know you want to change horns and you're going to do another song. Here, I'm going to do this. I'm going to grab this thing.
We're going to changing of the horns.
Be a little, while we're doing that, what do you think of Greg Vale's new haircut, everybody? Huh? Look at that. Look at this guy. He's kind of a long-time friend of the... Tell us who all these gents are, these suspicious-looking characters.
Well, of course, you have Orange County's own Greg Vale.
There we go.
And usually on trumpet is my old bandmate from Tower and has been with me for several years, Lee Thornburg. But in from Würzburg, Germany, sitting in tonight is Klaus Van Gorsch.
Yeah, there you go.
Loud.
I presume that's the traditional Würzburg spelling, right? Is there?
And of course, on lead vocals and tenor saxophone, Darrell Walker.
Yeah, baby. Outstanding. Okay.
On the bass, Del Atkins.
Dale.
On the drums, Johnny Sandoval.
Yeah, man.
And on keyboards, Joey Navarro.
Joey. And this guy's Greg Adams. You probably heard of him. You got another song, and what do we hear?
This one is called Didn't Want to Do It.
All right.
Uh-oh.
East Space. So. New stuff, that's life. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back and try and talk. We'll see what happens. Stick around here on Breakfast with Gary and Kelly.
Wow. We're back.
Welcome back to Breakfast with Gary and Kelly.
Yay.
Thanks for playing along with us here a little bit. Sorry, who knows what happens, but
That stuff happens, you
yeah,
know?
yeah. The music sounds great, though, doesn't it? Man.
Wow.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Let me tell you something. We were doing these, and these are so fun. This one from 1974, man.
Throwback Thursday.
Oh, it's just
Love
great.
the glasses and
I
the
do
mustache.
Yeah.
I do too. I want to keep going because we got some more of these. Look at this one.
What else you got
Look
in
at
here?
this. This is from 19. Well, this is. Oh, I don't have a date on this one.
That's you?
This is.
81.
Wow.
It's
This was in
81.
the Hollywood Reporter. Was this a cover or was this just
No.
an ad?
This was this was an Emmy nomination that I had with Paul Schaefer.
Oh, no wonder I didn't recognize it.
For the 14th anniversary show that we did it at Universal in North Hollywood, and Paul and I were nominated. Paul Schaefer and I were nominated for the Best Musical Direction for that show that year, and it was a great show. I mean, it was really a great show, and so in the fashion of Hollywood and all that. It's people. You thank them, and you are hoping that they will vote for you. It's like Oscar time or something like that. Grammys. You're doing a slow burn on a solicitation.
I like the scruffiness.
Yeah, well, I'm scruffy still to this
No,
day.
that's.
No, I like it.
The thing with Letterman is so fun. And well, here, look at this. This is from 1981.
Yeah.
This is Tower Power, and this iteration of the band.
Which one is he? Which one's great?
There's Richard Elliott
Oh my goodness. Richard Elliott.
Yeah.
Who else? Where's-
and Lee Thornton. The shot of Lee is
Yeah.
great.
Oh
Yeah.
Lordy, look at that suit.
And there is our man right there, Greg, and there's Dave.
That's when they were still on NBC, and shortly thereafter they went to CBS, and Paul was given a bigger budget to expand the band. But before he added horns and a couple of more guitar players, we were the horn section for the world's most dangerous band, and so we would play New York City at a club called the Bottom Line, or maybe at the Beacon Theater, and we would, after our sound check, they taped the show at 4:30 in the afternoon, and we would be at 30 Rock, and we'd tape the show, and then they'd take us downtown to the club we were playing afterwards, and I don't even remember Larry Bud Melman.
Oh God,
He was that old man that was kind of just weird, and we were playing at the Bottom Line at the time, and we went down to. He said, "Guys, I need to go downtown. Can I ride in your limo with you?" Of course, And so we pull up in front of the Bottom Line, and we would sell this club out like 4 nights in a row, 2 shows a night, and the line would go around the block, and so. We get there, and Larry says, "Guys, let me handle this." So he jumps out of the back seat of the limo and looks over the top of the limo at this line of people, like a couple hundred people. He says, "Guys, they're here!" And everybody recognized Larry Bud Melman in those days because he was like a figure on the show. And so, anyway, we had some great times with Dave, and I was fortunate to play the show last year for a week. Before he announced his retirement, so I'm not going to get a chance to go back and do it again because it's like next month, and so everybody wants to get on Letterman now.
Oh
so
yeah, yeah.
But Paul and I are great friends, and I know everybody in the band, so it's
a great band.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
How did you and Paul get connected? I mean, was it just another one of those deals where he wanted a horn section, and who's better than Tower Power?
We were playing the Taste of Chicago, Tower Power, and the world's most dangerous band, and that's how we met. And then after that, we started doing recording sessions. I was doing a lot of jingles in New York City for Budweiser and Anheuser-Busch and Michelob and a couple of car things, and yeah. And I would use the world's most dangerous band as my rhythm section, and then I would use Lenny Pickett and Ronnie Cuber and myself as the horns. And I ended up doing a lot of recording dates with a lot of people. The the Neville Brothers and Wilson Pickett and all the ad agency that did all these beer ads were like they're pulling in old, classic acts. So I worked with a lot of people met a lot of people that way. So Paul was always my go-to guy, and we'd go down to Gallagher's about 3 blocks from Ed Sullivan Theater and have lunch and I just got a lot of great memories with those people.
Yeah. Schaefer's got to be one of those guys. I wonder if his musical talents have really kind of slipped under the radar a little bit because he's such a strong character, but
well, he's a strong musician. That's his forte.
Yeah.
But now, when I talked to him last, he says he's getting a lot of acting gig.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, consideration, and they like him to be a heavy.
Oh.
And he's a real lamb, he's such a nice
That's so
guy.
funny.
Heavy like as in a criminal or
Yeah,
something?
yeah.
Like
Oh,
bad
that's
guy?
funny.
Yeah, bad guy.
Wow.
That's
Paul?
funny.
Yeah, it's
Really?
funny. Yeah, I don't see it.
I don't see it.
Well, it's fun that he's I think got more freedom than any other person in that position on that type of show has ever had. I mean, the thing that they do every year with Darlene Love and it's just crazy. It's just crazy.
That. One year we did it. One of the anniversary shows we did. It was on NBC, and the band was the band, and plus Carlos Santana and McCoy Tyner on piano, and the horn section, Darlene Love, Patty Austin, and Melissa Etheridge as the background singers, and we backed up Tom Jones. So
Wow.
it was a pretty good session,
man.
but
I have in the weeks leading up to this, to you guys coming on here, I've stumbled into been looking for some of the YouTube clips of Tower on there, and the one with you guys back in Patty Austin and just fun stuff.
yeah,
So
it's
fun.
great. It's great.
So fun.
You got more photos back there?
Of course I do. Of course I do.
Boy.
You want to tell me about this one? What the heck is this? The Prince of Fun?
Well, that was my alter ego for a few years.
I'm assuming you're the one in white?
Yes, I am.
That would be Bruce Springsteen up there and Huey Lewis in the back.
And Sir Bob,
Sir Bob Geldof, right?
Yeah, we took that
Wow.
in Paris at, the horn section, Tower horn section played with Huey Lewis and the News for about 13 years, and we toured the world umpteen times. And this was at the Les Zénith Theater in Paris, and it was kind of funny because Huey knew about it. He was on to the gag the whole time. And I would do this with all kinds of people. I did it with Al Unser Jr., I did it with Carl Perkins and Blue Suede Shoes, and all kinds of people. Anybody who would get it would do it. So I said, hey guys, can we take a picture? And Andrea was holding the camera. And they said, sure. And you can see that look on Huey's face.
So the thing is, though, really nobody knows it's you under there?
No, they knew. Is this mic off again? I think it is.
It's on. They can hear.
Anyway, so I turn it on. It's on. I don't know.
There we go. Try that.
Anyway, so what happened was, I turn around, take my glasses off, throw this towel around, put my glasses back on, and I turn around, and she takes the picture.
Oh, God.
It happened that quick. And Springsteen didn't even know what was going on. And Bob Geldof looked like he just had another too many pints.
Do you know what year?
Oh, God. Late 80s,
Yeah.
90s.
You know what else is really just one of those things that's crazy, probably of no interest to anybody except you and me, is a guy that I went to high school with, Vito Sanfilippo, and this is in Cleveland, ended up playing bass in Tower.
Right, that's right. For a short while, he was there, and he we had so many people in and out of that band. And
Yeah.
He was part of a return of one of the drummers that was an original and a new guitar player and Vito on bass. And they were on one record, and that just kind of phase ended. But he's a nice guy.
Yeah, yeah.
I always liked Vito.
So fun. Boy, I know we've touched on this before too, but it's just crazy that, what the changes that you've seen in the music industry. I mean, to the last couple of records being, Kickstarter financed, it's just,
It's the way to go. I mean, the record industry has changed, and for some of us, it's changed for the better.
And a lot of the corporations are not going to bands for jingles. Or,
Yeah,
you
well,
know?
a lot of the record companies, they just want the ones that they can make Beyonce money on, you know. And so we've had to, and I say that collectively, who are independent artists, have had to forge a new path, and through
Right.
making your own records and helping with, you know, crowdfunding and people like you tonight here or this afternoon who, you know, hopefully will, if you enjoyed our music this afternoon, will check out the CD in the lobby after the show, because, you know, this is how we make our records, and we make them for you. And without you, we can't make another record. So, and we found that our fan base has expanded so largely, and I know that I have a fan base from my Tower of Power years and all that kind of stuff internationally, and so it's one of those things where I'm depending on you. But really, it's one of those things where we don't have, we're on iTunes, we're on PayPal and Amazon, but you know, there's no record stores
Let me see
anymore.
the CD real quick. I wanted to ask you about some of these songs that you have on here. The one that you played, the Beatles.
Yeah, Come Together.
Come Together. Gary and I had this conversation, and I know he knows what question it's going to be. And I don't know if you are thinking this, but my question, as a musician as you are, and I'm not, how do you make that?
Oh, you mean
How do you make that?
That's exactly,
sound?
she was doing that perfectly last week.
it's no secret, and you know, our drummer who played on the track, Herman Matthews, he is like, he made that sound himself, and we sampled it. He went,
Okay.
shoo, and we sampled
Really?
it, and then he,
Do you think that's what the Beatles did?
you know, if you listen to the Beatles original, it's like, I think they did it on a 3-track machine. It's
Yeah.
so
I just was so
Exactly.
curious
And
about that. It's like,
I mean, and the drums are going back and forth. It's really early technique, you know,
Yeah.
but it's always the song, and it's
I
a great
know.
song. And then Herman basically beat his chest,
there.
you
Let's
know,
see what you did.
and that's
Wow.
the next effect that's in there.
So,
You know, and when you do a cover of an iconic song like that, you better try to do something really different with it. And I thought, okay, how can you top this? And so I just try to make it a little more closer to the original in homage to it, yet instead of a vocal, put the muted trumpet on it and make
Right.
it a little more, hopefully a little more sexy
Wow.
and different. And then I put the woodwinds and flutes and the French horns and all that in the intro, and it's kind of has a little, you know, Asian type thing on it.
well, I'm
And
just
so-
very happy that I know how to where that shugabugabugga
Shoo.
came.
That's what it is.
Seriously, I was bugging.
No,
me. We're
you're
talking
right.
about.
Yeah,
I think we
absolutely.
talked
We
about
did.
it for about a half hour.
Yeah. Well, you know, and one of a couple things on the CD is we've been playing some songs that are covers of things that I originally arranged. Well, I've not originally arranged, but arranged for. And this goes back to David Letterman. We did that "Let's Stay Together" by Al Green, and we backed him up, so I did an arrangement for that years ago. And then I also did the Luther Vandross Songs album many years ago, and we did "You've Got Me Going in Circles." And people would come up to us and say, we'd play that live in the show, and people would say, "What record is that on?" I say record. What CD are those songs on? And, you know, we'd come up blank. We hadn't done it yet. And so we decided to, let's put these on the next CD, because the band has been playing them for so long live. It's like a natural, it's, you know, and I used my original arrangement that I did with Luther and dressed it up a little bit. We put on 4 songs on this CD, we have full orchestra with 21 strings and a big brass
Go
and
on tour
woodwinds.
with those people?
No.
Oh my God! Can you,
A 10 is enough. That's hard
can
enough.
I'm imagining Andrea hurting those cats.
No. But it really, there's a lushness to this CD that is, I'm really proud of. I mean, we took, I think the last couple of CDs, They're good round CDs, like the size of a CD. This one kind of expanded, and it's almost cinematic in the way we approach the mix and the mastering and the manufacturing of this CD. So I'm really very proud and happy with it, and I hope that once again, if you're so inclined.
Who are you? What were you listening to, like in when you first started getting really
I listened to Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
I was gonna say,
Good job.
God, I was just listening to that great.
And ironically, the last time I did David Letterman, which was a year or so ago, when I was a kid, I grew up in San Francisco, and
Were you born there?
I was born in Billings, Montana.
Ah.
And but I grew up, I went to high school and had a great band teacher. And anyway, the Fillmore West, Bill Graham and all that,
Oh,
they
yeah.
have the bands come in Thursday through Sunday, and Blood, Sweat, and Tears was a big deal. And so I borrowed my dad's car and went down Thursday through Sunday and got in there and got backstage and met the late, I'm so sorry to say, Lou Soloff, the trumpet player,
Oh,
who played the
really?
iconic solo
Yeah.
on Spinning Wheel.
Yeah.
And he just passed away last month, and I had just spoke to him, and he was at the memorial with a bunch of other guys the week before for, oh God, no, I'm so bad with names, famous trumpet player. Klaus, can you help me out?
Oh, I know who you mean, and I'm drawing a blank too.
Who?
Klaus is.
Trumpet player. Anyway, legendary. And all these cats were there. Wynton Marsalis was there, all the guys. And, Lou was the next one. So, and he was one of the sweetest cats and one of the best trumpet players in the world. So we rest in peace, Lou. But anyway, I Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Chicago, and so I had the opportunity because in San Francisco there was such an artsy-fartsy community that, and we had a great school band in high school, and I had a great teacher who allowed me to really blossom as an arranger and a composer.
Yeah.
In high school?
Yeah, in high school.
So
yeah.
you got your chops going in high school.
Yeah, and I was really lucky. So
There you go.
from there, I got right out of high school into Tower Power, and then
Right.
started to travel. And so,
Were your parents around at that time?
yes.
And did they like this idea of you going on tour with a band at 18 years of age and not going to college?
My parents, ironically, my parents were officers in the Salvation Army and ministers. And they
that's right.
traveled
I forgot.
extensively. When I was a senior in high school, they lived in Alaska. They lived in Anchorage, and I lived at a friend's family home. And then my dad went to Hong Kong, and because he was a missionary in China during the war and spoke fluent Chinese, so they sent him back to Hong Kong to head the Salvation Army there. And then he eventually had to come home because he was sick and he passed with cancer. But so I was well on my way, and I was kind of independent by that time. So,
Right, okay.
but they, and I have to say that they really, yes, they
So-
condoned everything I did. I mean, maybe not everything, but they in an era when you weren't supposed to have long hair.
Oh,
My
yeah.
dad was cool with that. When playing. I mean, I learned to play my little cornet in the Salvation Army brass bands. That's where I got my training. And I
How old were you?
5. I started at 5 years old. I kind of dragged it around till I was 10. And then I started to get a little sound out of it. And then I went to band camp. Salvation Army has a band camp thing every summer for like a 10-day period. And I learned my theory and my...
Wow.
You start out in the D band, and I ended up in the A band by the time I was 17. And it's just been a great...
Did you know you wanted to do this, or was there something else, like when you were 7, 8, 9, thinking maybe you're going to be a doctor or an accountant or something like that?
Never. I really enjoyed
You never
music.
know.
My mom was very musical. She played piano and trombone. My dad played cornet. And I was just immersed in music all the time. And so when I got into school, high school, they had a great jazz band. And usually you couldn't be a member of the jazz band in your freshman year, but they had an opening for the lead trumpet player.
Oh my goodness.
And they asked me to do it, and from there on, I didn't have to be in marching band anymore. Boy, was I happy about that.
You were in the marching band?
No, I didn't have to be in the marching
Oh, I was going to say.
band. Because you turn right when you're supposed to turn left, and there goes your horn, you know.
We are, we're going to put you to work, if you don't mind.
And absolutely, you know, and these two next songs are the two I was telling you about that we've been asked about so much, and they will feature Daryl Walker on the vocals. We'll do
Outstanding.
You've Got Me Going in Circles, and
Very nice.
Let's Stay Together.
Perfect. Stick around with Greg Adams and East Bay Soul here on Breakfast with Gary and Kelly. Welcome back to Breakfast with Gary and Kelly, everybody. This is the thing we've been talking about and you've been hearing about and waiting for. That's life.
That's
The
not
third-
available today.
That's right.
Except
That's
for you in the audience.
You can't buy them.
Can't buy 'em.
Yeah, you can, actually. You can.
Well, you can,
By
but
all means. But we're going to hear another little taste of it right now. This is Daryl Walker, by the way, on the vocals. The great Daryl
Hello.
Walker. Glad to have you back here, you guys.
It's good to be back. Thank you.
Black is the theme today,
Yes.
apparently. Huh? Very nice.
Men in Black.
Lovely.
well, this is a spring color.
Black. That's right. That's right. So what do we got?
We've got, as Greg was describing to you earlier, a tune that he did an arrangement for Luther Vandross on the song CD. We had been performing that, and he decided, you know, it'd be a good idea to put this on the project. So here it is.
There we go.
Let's
East
do
Bay
it for
Soul.
you. Without a destination real, I'm never spinning time, whirling around till I drop. Oh, but what am I to do? My mind is in a whirlpool. Give me a little hope, one small thing to cling to. Oh, you got me going in circles. Oh, round and around I go, going in circles. Oh, round and around I go. I'm strung up over you, baby, over you. Ooh, I'm a faceless cloud with timeless hopes that never stop. When I feel that way, you know my soul's at stake. Oh, but what am I to do? My mind is in a whirlpool. Give me a little hope, one small thing to. Oh, I'm clinging to you, baby. Oh, you got me going in circles. Oh, spinning around and around. Ooh, going in circles. Oh, over you, baby. Yeah.
I need you, baby.
Call me. Ooh, I need you, baby. Oh, yeah. I need you, baby. Yeah, I need you, baby. Come see about me. See about your baby. I need you, baby. I need you, baby, my baby. Yeah. I need you, baby. Baby, baby, I need you, baby.
That's Daryl Walker. They're East Bay Soul. Greg Adams, Greg Bale. That's amazing, you guys. Thank you all so much for being here with us today. Great to see you. Pick
Thank
it
you,
up.
thank
That's
you.
Life is the new CD. You got to get a copy of it in. You know, if you were to guess that East Bay Soul might be at the Bash this year, I guess
You
know.
never know.
You never know. It's
You
entirely
never
possible.
know.
It's
They
entirely
might be
possible.
not doing anything.
Thanks
but
for joining us, everybody. We're really glad you were here. We'll be back. We'll keep you posted.
Right.
Breakfast with Gary and Kelly. Take care.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Breakfast with Gary and Kelly, everybody. This is the thing we've been talking about and you've been hearing about and waiting for. That's life.
That's
The
not
third-
available today.
that's right,
Except
that's
for you in the audience.
You can't buy them.
Can't buy 'em.
Yeah, you can, actually. You can,
Well, you can,
by
but
all means. But we're going to hear another little taste of it right now. This is Daryl Walker, by the way, on the vocals. The great Daryl Walker.
Hello.
Glad to have you back here, you guys.
It's good to be back. Thank you.
Black is the theme today,
Yes.
apparently. Very nice.
Men in Black.
Lovely.
well, this is the spring
Men in
color.
Black. That's right. That's right. So what do we got?
We've got, as Greg was describing to you earlier, a tune that he did an arrangement for Luther Vandross on the song CD. We had been performing that, and he decided, it'd be a good idea to put this on the project. So here it is.
There we go. East
I'll do
Bay
it for you.
Soul.
No, 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 no. Yeah. I'm an ever-rolling wheel without a destination real. I'm an ever-spinning top, whirling around till I drop. Oh, but what am I to do? My mind is in a whirlpool, giving me a little hope. One small thing to cling to. Oh, you got me going in circles. Oh, round and around I go, going in circles. Oh, baby, over you. Ooh, I'm a faceless cloud with timeless hopes that never stop. When I feel that way, you know my soul's at stake. Oh, but what am I to do? My mind is in a whirl. Give me a little hope. Once more, thing to. Oh, I'm clinging to you, baby. Oh, you got me going in circles. Oh, spinning around and around. Ooh, going in circles. Oh, round and around I go. I'm strung out over you, baby. Yeah.
I need you, baby.
Call me. Ooh, I need you, baby. Oh, yeah. I need you, baby. Yeah, I need you, baby. Come see about me. See about your baby. I need you, baby. I need you, baby, my baby. I need you, baby. Baby, baby, I need you, baby.
That's Daryl Walker. They're East Bay Soul. Greg Bale. That's amazing, you guys. Thank you all so much for being here with us today. Great to see you. Pick
Thank
it
you,
up.
thank
That's
you.
Life is the new CD. You got to get a copy of it in. You know, if you were to guess that East Bay Soul might be at the Bash this year, I guess
You never know.
You never know. It's
You
entirely
never
possible.
know.
It's
They
entirely
might
possible.
be not doing anything.
Thanks
but
for joining us, everybody. We're really glad you were here. We'll be back. We'll keep you posted.
Right.
Breakfast with Gary and Kelly. Take care.
Thank you.
Do-do-do-do-do, yeah. I'm so in love with you. That's right, come on. Whatever you want to do is all right with me, yeah. You make me feel so brand new. And I want to spend my life with you, baby. Let me say the same, baby. Since we've been together, oh, loving you forever is all I need. Just let me be the one you come I'm running to. And I'll never be untrue. Oh, baby, let's stay together. I'm loving you whether times are good or bad, happy or sad. Whether times are good or bad, happy or sad, why people break up, then turn around and make up. No, I just can't see. You'll never do that to me, would you, baby? Being around you is all I really, really, really need, baby. Let's stay together, loving you, whether times are good or bad, happy or sad. Come on, let's stay together. I'm loving you whether times are good or bad, happy or sad. Come on, let's ought to stay together. Loving you whether times are good or bad, happy or sad, good or bad, happy or sad, good or bad, happy or sad, good or bad, happy or sad. Let's stay together.
Thank you so much.